Greetings and welcome back to Factorio. I'm KatherineOfSky, and last time we built this lovely oil loading station, and our pump jacks are working hard to deliver stuff to us. Now I'm going to get rid of this requester chest because I don't want stuff here, and I am going to drive the train to where we need it to go. I have been looking on our map, and this is our oil refinery area, essentially. I guess I could mark it. I should mark it. Oh, you can easily mark things. I don't know if I've done this. I must have done it because I have the FFF up there. Oil refinery. And we're going to have a little icon of oil just so we can remind people what's there. Also, I can add icons for other places too. I probably should do that so that it's easier to see. Anyway, this is our oil area, and I'm thinking about how I want to design the station for this, and also where to put the parking lot. I was thinking like parking maybe here, and then trains kind of go over here to unload stuff. The only thing is, I don't know if this is a very expandable location for oil. I could always put it over here. That's another option for sure. And I might move all this nuclear stuff as well. That could be, it's not really necessary to go there. It might even be better to have them at this shore. What is that red thing there? Oh, nothing important apparently. Oh, it's lasers. That's what's important. That's what it is. All right, that's interesting. Anyway, I remember building those against biters. So we might put nuclear down here or just somewhere else entirely. I mean, at this point, we can move anything anywhere. As long as we have trains to transport the goods to where it needs to go, I think we should be fine. So, yeah, I'm thinking, well, that's not a great place for oil, is it? Huh. Should I could go off into the wilderness and, like, capture more territory for oil. How's progress going over here? No progress yet because no roboports. Alright, temporary solution. We need oil in the refinery. We're going to build it here for now. So let's take our train down there and build it. Okay, let's go here. We have our fluid wagons are totally full. 150,000 oil in 2 fluid wagons, which is very decent. You can store more barrels if you put them on a cargo wagon, but the okay, there we are. But the tanker wagons are very comparable, which is nice, because I know in previous versions, like Rail Tanker, the Rail Tanker mod, yes, you could have tankers, but they stored very little oil compared to barrels. So this is kind of cool. I'm going to back up here because I want this to be able to go into the parking lot. Let's put it like right here-ish. I know the wall train's going to come barreling down here, but yeah. We'll get to that when we get to that. We're not that bothered right now. Great. Nice. Get some of this going as well. Right. So I think we probably are going to need to have a little bit of parking here. I don't know if I really want to go overboard with it or not. Let's get the in station up here. Okay, let's get our rails in. We'll have it somewhere like here is okay. And I think we're just going to do a very easy parking thing. We're just going to use our standard little parking pieces because we don't actually need that many spaces. And we also don't need very long spaces either. So I might even move the entire thing upward. Yeah, we probably don't need this. All right. Right. We need to get our things. And how long do we need a space here? We need to put chain signals on this end, so I might as well grab the correct ones. I'm gonna have them like right there. Okay, perfect. Nice. And this will be our length that we want to deal with. Let's take off this one. We don't really need. We won't have more than 4 trains coming here. I think at that point we'll be moving onward to another location if we need that many trains. And we're going to put an exit or an entrance signal right there as well. I really don't need to do that, but let's see. I have this train. And let's grab, not that. Just grab this instead. 1, 2, 3. And let's see about how we want to do this parking. Can we do that? I think we need to do this sort of thing. I think the idea is that we need to grab this thing and then, no, this is not working the way I want it to. Goodness me. Better to do my ends the way I had them. Where are we? This way? This way. Like that. Yep, that's what we want. Exactly. Okay. Get rid of these things. And then we'll get our curve of happiness and joy, wherever it went. It's in the book. Like this. Yay! And then I'm going to have our little unloading station out here. I think I'd like to move this a bit forward so that I could beacon these areas. So instead of having this whole thing, let's just grab the entire bit. All this bit here. Get rid of these guys. And some of this track. Remove the signal there. Okay, and this is what we want. Just delete this whole thing. And delete all these as well. Oopsie. Delete these guys. That's what we wanted. All right, and this can go. Just want to get rid of these guys. Perfect. Nice. Now, I'm going to put this thing where we want it to be, which is going to be further down the track just slightly. Should we put it there? That could be a good spot, actually. I think that'll be a really good spot. Like there, there. Okay, perfect. All right, come on, bots. Let's build this. We can build the thing. Okay, now in order for this place to function, we're going to need a little, oh, actually, is this going to go, this might go into like one station, or should it go into 2 stations? I think it should go into 2. I think it really should. So, to that end, let's grab this again, and kind of make this into a second one. I think that's going to be right, what we want it for anyway. Okay, so these are going to be unloading stations. We're going to have one on each side. Yeah, I think that's going to work pretty darn well. Okay, we're going to make 2 train stops. And now I'm going to grab this length here. We just want the length. We don't care about the pipes or any of this stuff. Put it here. Okay, and then we're going to grab all of the bits that we need and shove them down here. So we'll have a nice little symmetrical area. And each of these is going to have a nice full throughput output on stuff. I'm going to make a lot of pumps apparently. Don't really need that many. Oh dear. How many do I have extra? Oh, I have a bunch of Logibots on me, don't I? Oopsie. No, no, no. Go away. Go bye. Bye-bye. I don't have enough? Really? Oh, that's interesting. Right. Okay, take those, please. And we can take these guys to interact with this somehow. We need these guys to get back on the highway of trainness. I think what we'll do is go with this one. Like this. Okay, and then this guy will also intersect this. Can I train tracks. Oh my god, really? I've run out of train tracks? Silly me. Alright, where's, I need an area of effect. Give me, please. Right, come on guys. I need train tracks. Got too many stuff. Too many things. Come on, I need rails, please, now. I want rails. Let's destroy this. We're going to do an out station or an out thing with, whatchamacallit things. Diagonals. That should be interesting. Alright. We got our... Okay, I don't really need that many of these anymore. Let's have, I don't know, 150 maybe? And we have to, well... I'll give away some of those. But I need my train tracks, please. Give here. Thank you. Nice. Okay, they're all giving me these train tracks. Perfect. Alright, there we go. That's enough for me. You guys leave me alone. Go away. I don't need more engines. I'm okay. Maybe. I think I'm okay. Right. One of the things that, before I forget it, we need to turn these guys around. Because we want them to pump out, not in. And we'll be very confused if that happens. So anyway, they'll work like this. And I think I'm going to just copy this whole train station. And I will also offer these things for download if you should desire to use them. They're just kind of like basic, you know, train stations. Nothing special. Okay, one more there. Ah, perfect. Now that's how we want to get out of here. Let me put the signals in front before I make the blueprint. Right, so I always hate when I forget to make something like signals or something like that. So we're going to call this the train station of oil unloading. Okay. Station oil unloading. Okay. And I think, yeah, 2 cars of material is more than enough. And having 2 to unload is just fine. Right, so let's get this tricky thing to work. I'm gonna need this guy to go up. Now these are going out. Okay, so we need to get the outness going. Okay, we need one more for this outness to happen. That's gotta go. Oops, not there. Seriously thing. Really? Is this not going to work for me? Really? Oh, this is interesting. All right. This looks very funky. Might have to do like this. Okay, we'll put a little extra space in there. So that's going this way. So if we want to go that way, we're going to have to do... Oh my god, I finished the Covarex process. Oh, yes. Okay, let's get uranium ammo, because that's what I was going to set up, and I didn't realize I didn't actually have it researched. That would be helpful if I did. Boom. Okay, so here's one diagonal thingy. Let's get this guy there, because that's going to go that way, right? Ah, yes, and this one is going to go that way, and we'll be putting that one there because we don't want it to stop across the tracks necessarily, right? Oh, come on, thank you. Go there, and this one will have a signal there, one afterward. Okay, and then these are pretty happy dapper things. Awesome. Hey, works for me. Good. Now, we need electricity to come in here. That would be extremely helpful. Oh, these power poles are not aligned? Really? Well, that's not good. Right, well, we'll sort that out right now. At least the pumps are aligned, right? That's the most important bit. Okay, looks like I made a mistake there. Let me figure that out again. Shoot. I hate that I wish you could like do an update blueprint instead of having to delete the whole thing again and put in all the symbols again. It's kind of like, please. I've wished for that more than once, you know, where I accidentally cut off like a corner of something or some little bit, you know. It would be a really handy thing to do. Let's see, station, oil, unloading. So, and the other thing is, I know that a lot of people have asked me for the blueprint books, and I'm actually feeling quite reticent to put them on the drive because a blueprint book means everything must be exactly perfect. And I'm like, no, I don't want to go through every single thing, because sometimes I just put like casual things just so I can sort them in the different areas. I mean, some of the books are perfect, but some of them are not. So I'm kind of like, oh no, I'm kind of dreading it, to be honest. But I don't know how you guys feel about that. I mean, do you mind if there's like a stray solar panel or whatever in one of the other things, or what? Shoot, this doesn't work again. God dang it. Oh my god, no. Can I just... No, I can't. I just can't. I can't do it. It's not good. Alright. And I apologize if you're still following along. Yes, we're unloading this again. This is one of the things that frustrates me a little bit about blueprints, but that's okay. I love the convenience. So we're going to just do it a third time. And hopefully that's a charm. And I'll put them in my blueprint thing. And I will add those to the Google Drive. I'm sure I have added them by the time you see this video, because I do have to upload them ahead of time. Right, so now we have stuff. We have things. And what we're going to do is we're going to put in a chain signal here. Because we need to make sure that these guys can choose a station that is there. And they'll come in here. So we're going to call this one... I'm going to call this maybe like... Oh, the oil... I'll just call it oil unloading. And we'll make it quite simple. But if you guys have better names for this that sounds oily or you know, we'll call it the crude depot. How about that? Call it the crude depot. Yeah. Or where we can all be crude and entirely unlike ourselves. Right. Let's get the train sorted out. Where did you go? Are you here? That's you. Nice. Oil North 1. Let's put in the crude depot. Inventory empty. Right, go. This one is full. Okay, so let's make sure the train arrives. There it comes. It's gonna go, picks this station. Excellent. Cool. So now it's unloading fairly quickly, I have to say. That's not too bad. You know, that's giving us full throughput on each of these pipes. You can see they're totally full. And it's just draining. Whoa, to the point where these tanks... Now this is funny, that these tanks don't hold as much as the tanker car. That is fairly amusing. Okay, I think what we need to do then is connect these tanks with the tanks. So we need what? We need like, what, 4 connections across? Right, we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's do them, we'll do these on the top side and we'll do these kind of straight, I think. Let's just do this side. This one can come out here. This one's going to be here. 1, 2 there, and 1, 2, 3. Perfect. There we go. So these guys are going to lead here. And, how should we distribute these guys? One of the things that I need to do, and you guys have been asking me for, is the proper ratio of these oil refineries to the other machines. And one of the things that I've been kind of reticent, because there's a lot of calculations in terms of how much fluid you can get through the pipes and what about modules and things like that. So I will get to that at some point. I don't know if it'll be today though. Probably not today. Okay, but here we have one of these things connected. I think we can probably, let's see. Let's grab this. Go here. Okay, and we're going to go similarly with these guys. Okay. But yeah, I also want to design a system, like a train system possibly, that, or a station that will basically feed it in at the appropriate intervals of where we need these things to go. Because this is just kind of like connecting to every which way pipe, and that's okay, but not really that great altogether. So these things kind of go. There's that one. Okay, let's see where the next one needs to go in. See, I don't want to have that one that close. Need to move that one just a bit. I'm thinking this will probably be more than enough oil for our little fledgling factory for now. It's looking pretty good. There we go. Okay, so these guys are going to get all the oil they could possibly want. Yeah, but we really need to expand the oil area so that we're making tons and tons of plastic. Oh, here's the oil train again. Okay, that's lovely. All right, well, we have succeeded in our main task. Let's make sure that we're having... So what's going on here? Are we getting what we need? Okay, it's slow. We definitely need more refineries. This is just really slow. What else do we have? Do we have anything here? No. We are... Yeah, so we basically don't have much of anything. We just need really to upgrade all of our oil refineries. We need to add more of them. And maybe this wasn't the best idea, because now I need to just... That's the next thing, is basically expanding oil. But what we do have right now is we have the oil station, we have the design built, so we can easily transfer it somewhere else if we should desire to do so. I'm kind of like feeling maybe I should, I don't know, put it elsewhere, like somewhere where there's a lot of stuff. I want to find a red desert. That's the other thing I want to find. I'm so desperate to find a red desert in this map. But, you know, the other option, of course, is I could expand up here or go and seek out these seas or whatever. Maybe I'll have a video where I just go and explore and look for stuff. I'm getting the uranium ammo right now researched, and I'm hoping that we're going to set up some production for that while we my brain just fell out, pardon me. Set up production for that before we go out into the world and kill things. Yeah, but otherwise should be good. So anything not functioning here? Things are all good. Oh, let's kickstart our Covarex enrichment process now that we have the ability to do so. Okay, let's get you guys going. Boom. And you can now output onto the line. Okay, and then this is going to start working. How many bits do we have in here? We have plenty. We have plenty to operate several machines. So I want to do that. And these haven't been built yet. That's very surprising to me. They are in range, I think, right? Yeah? Why haven't they been built? That's very strange. Anyway, but we're going to start getting some free uranium from this, and so it should be working really, really well. Why has... Oh, let's go check why that hasn't been built. This is bothering me now. It's like, no! Why? Okay, let's have this back down to 50, and we'll have 100 there is just fine. Take these tanks out of my inventory, please. Don't need this. I don't need any more pump jacks either. I think we're good on those for a while. The only thing we're going to need to add in the future is beacons to those areas. But I think we should be okay. Wow, we're short on iron. Oh, and by the way, with the new 0.15.7.8.9, we're going to have longer underground conveyor belts. So what I'm going to do is, when we get to our bus, wherever I'm laying it out over here, I'm going to combine some of these lanes. Like iron, I think I'll have an 8-lane thing. Gears also 8 lanes. Copper also 8 lanes. So we're going to just basically combine these and shove them all to the right a bit. Things that are getting 4 lanes, like something like red circuits or blue circuits, those things I think I'll keep in 4-lane segments because we're not going to need quite as many of those. I don't even know if I need 4 lanes. That seems like an awful lot, but you never can tell. I mean, you know, it's one of those things. So where am I making these things? Hi, what are you missing? Oh, you're missing advanced circuits. That sounds like a bad plan. Here, I'll give you a gift of advanced circuits. Have fun. Anyway, so that is where we're at. Hopefully the next update we will be in the newest patch. We didn't really need the other things this time. I purposefully chose oil as something that we could do without triggering any of the weird things and the other bits. So thank you so very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I will see you next time.